Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I quad speeded this, a little more difficult on the transitions. I'll try to get that taken care of from now on. Anyway, like I was saying, the gym in this particular place is electric, and that's not going to be really challenging for a ground type. And our starter is ground. So yeah, I pick up a bike, I pick up Rock Smash, and I teach it to Tums. Pretty much Tums now has done its job. It got past May there, which would have been a very difficult battle for me otherwise, just because I was so underleveled. And from now on, he's an HM slave. He can learn both Strength and Rock Smash. So it is useful in that regard. And yeah, you just get the one-shot Wally here to get him out of the way, and this dude Scott likes that. And then to switch Chester up to the front and get scuffed up a little bit by this kid, since he's got a Zigzagoon. And yeah, I'm brilliant. I forgot that ghost moves don't work on normal types, because this guy's packing electric moves too on his Zigzagoon, even though it's really not well used in that regard. If you're going to use one, or its evolution, it's probably better to go with the attack route, because you can sharply boost its attack quickly. So physical moves, definitely the way to go there. And yeah, I'm just going to get some experience for wall hacks. Piece of cake. So that's the only guy you have to fight, and go straight to Watson. Now, I want to set up on Voltorb, but I'm not going to do it because it has a tendency to blow up on you, and that sucks. So let's get Voltorb out of the way, and now it's time to just spam some X attack. Ground moves are considered physical, so in Emerald, so I can pretty much just one-shot everything now. And sweep the electric gym. Yeah, I have to heal because I got beat down a little bit. But yeah, even his best is just one-shotted by Mud Shot, which isn't even that strong of a move. It's 50 base power. It's more than my water move, which is 40 base power. But it's not like really all that impressive. And yeah, I'm spreading around. I taught Shockwave to my Ghost. I don't know. I'm still kind of split on whether or not that was a good idea. I'm thinking maybe I should not have done that. If I'd put it on my water starter instead, if I put it on Chester, I probably could have completed the rest of the game using just wall hacks once, and then every other battle that mattered pretty much using Chester Cheetah instead. Here I'm just gonna put on a repel and go through the grass to avoid these people, since they're annoying. But then I decided to actually fight a couple battles, because I want to get wall hacks up to level 25. That's where I need him in order to beat the 5th gym. And it's helpful to plan ahead now, because if you're not running the fire starter with a good ability to set up, like putting those critical guys to sleep and then bulking up a few times, then that gym is really hard. And especially if you're lower level than the stuff that Norman uses. So I'm actually planning ahead for that now, even though I haven't even fought the 4th gym yet. But the 4th gym's a fire gym, so and I have both my starter subtypes are strong against that. I decided to check up here because I hadn't gone up here in a while and see that there's nothing, so it's a complete waste of time. That's fun. Pick a couple orange berries, although I completely forgot to ever use them in this run. Yeah, those Spindas can learn Psybeam. Spinda's awful overall, though. And I'll just keep powering up the Ghost. Yeah, I got it killed earlier in this segment, as you saw. But, that old lady will give you lemonade or something and it heals you, so that's good. I got him back. I probably should have healed before the battle, but I didn't, so now I had to blow a turn in battle against the Aeron. I decided to just take them on one at a time. Now I do get some use out of Shockwave on the Ghost, so it's not like it's the worst thing ever, I guess. But yeah, I kind of regret having to putting that on him, because it's not like he's a good special attacker. It was just type coverage for getting through this portion of the game. Yeah, I saw the item there. And yeah, I get to use Shockwave some more. So like you can see, it wasn't like I completely blundered by giving it to Wall-Axe. I just don't think it was the best move. So clear out there, heal up at the Poke Center. I talked to Lynette, but she doesn't tell me her name, so she can stay at someone's PC for the rest of the game. Here I pick up Dig. I actually consider using Dig, and I also pick up Roar. But I don't want to lose access to Mudslap on Chester Cheater yet, and the other moves are good for type coverage, so I actually don't use Dig. Yeah, let's fight this chick a little bit. Zap. God, I've actually been killed by a Meryl in the Smash Brothers game. It was like one of my lowest moments of my life, I gotta say. Or down there. I mean, overall, I was actually pretty good at the first two. I was maybe a little bit better at the first one than Melee, and I haven't played Brawl yet. And that's kind of a shame, but I don't have a Wii. So that's why. Because I was pretty good at both the original and then Melee. Item abuse, and if they were off, well, I was okay with Sheik and Fox, and if I really wanted to be a jerk, I would use Pikachu. I wasn't really following Pokemon or playing it at all back then, but I like using characters that annoy the hell out of other people. So like Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Kirby with his taunt could be really fun to annoy people. And if you could actually finish Young Link's taunt, that one was really good too. He whips out the Lon milk and spends like 2 years drinking it. And if they can't damage you during that time, that's just embarrassing. And here's our first look at Team Magma, which they want to expand landmass. I guess blue laser needs a red laser or it won't work. So there you go, those guys will run off. We actually had to come over here just for this stupid scripted event to get them to move out of the way so you can get up to the next gym. It makes you go in a big friggin' circle just for that. Not a big fan of that. So yeah, I feel like I've leveled up Wall-Axe enough. And I realized that I neglected to pick up Cut in the earlier videos, so I pick it up now. You do need it in this game, it's required. It's only required once and only in one place. But if you don't have it, you're screwed and you have to go back for it. So it's good that I remember to pick it up here, because in one of my attempts on this game I forgot to do that. That wasn't so good. And again, I pick up some X attacks, repels, and finish off my stock on X defend. It's actually really important to pick up either X attack or X special for like a low level cheesing item run, because once you get to the Fire Gem City, they don't sell it there anymore. And it's the same thing with the 5th gem. Like, you need to pick up stuff on your way, because once you're back there, they won't sell the X items, and that can be annoying if you want to rely on them. But I don't really rely on them in that gym very much. So yeah, I teach strength to my Gulpin Tums. This guy is required if you want to go this direction. I'm not going to go all the way around just to avoid one fight against Geodudes. And yeah, it's got a couple Geodudes and a Machop. And, even though I'm underleveled, I could have come here earlier, so they're underleveled relative to me. Also pick up a couple like specials, because this is like the only city that sells them in the reasonably early game. Then I just gotta sneak by all these trainers. And we're back in this area. So yeah, you actually have to, you don't have to make a full circle, but it's the fastest way, which is ridiculous. Like, that a circle around like a good chunk of the map is the fastest way, but it is. So up we go, and we're gonna get diverted by Team Aqua and Magma yet again. They're gonna get in our way. I'm just going to pick them off one at a time. Get Chester some levels. These guys are hard. Hit him with the Rock Tomb. And just a bunch of low-level garbage. So that'll conclude this video. I will see you guys in the next part so we can take out some more gems. See you then.